Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And forced down right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to run for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop sack, no less. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Day. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Run back into the backfield, and he'll get the carry. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No way to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Oh, he escapes. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab by the receiver. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the defense wraps him up. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they...
He's in the clear. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, in order to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it.
Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
What a catch! tackle. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
He breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Turner choosing to field this one. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
They trap him and sack him back out to 10.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time, we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown. State, a defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Aurora. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to throw again. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Sims. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Aurora. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Crosses the... Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Set her downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Back to throw. It's Aurora. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's got it with room to run. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Field goal is good. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. As the first down is still going. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Toss play to the running back going left. Fights off a defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on a toss. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Breaking tackles. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, How about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where
he had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Aggies. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They'll run it, hand it off to the running back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fighting off the defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it rip. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Grab near the sticks. It's Weaver. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. They keep working that clock. They're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To the air, it's Aurora. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Weaver. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And another sack. This defense on fire. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Aurora. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Caught for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First and 10 play coming up. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the handoff. Change of direction. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Grinding away with a running game.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Hands off for a fullback. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. He faced third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Day. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Aurora. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks loose at the 40. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's good for Fighting Texas.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Aurora. Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this